The Michigan Humane Society Rescue Department received a call from a concerned homeowner. He heard a kitten, crying, and he found out that it was in a drain pipe behind his house. The Michigan Humane Society, we've dealt with, kittens and drain pipes before, and even a puppy once. So we kind of knew what we were getting into. The drain pipe was actually under like a front porch or a back porch, and it was kind of hard for, like a bigger person to get under there and see what was going on, but you could hear the kitten crying. So we put some leashes together, put some food, some wet food on the leash, hoping that, the kitten would either grab onto it by biting it or, putting his claws, his nails into it. For a good while, we tried and tried and tried unsuccessfully. Finally, the kitten grabbed on. Right when we were getting him to the top, he started to let go and started sliding back down the pipe, and I was like, oh no. There you go. Oh, I can't. He was wet and slimy from the food and the water and the mud, and it was kind of cold and rainy out and wet, so we wanted to get him into the warm van. But while we were getting him into the Tomahawk, I could have swore that I heard a slight meow coming from the pipe.
Got one kitten out, and there's another one.
So we did get the kitten into the van where the heat was on, and then proceeded to try to find out where this other kitten was at. 6 inches to a foot away, there was another pipe that actually had a cap on it. So I took the cap off and I put the flashlight down, and there was another kitten staring right at me, probably about six feet down. Then we heard also another one. So during looking into the pipe, it was kind of like a T shape or like an H shape. 2 kittens were facing head to head. So we proceeded to do the same thing.
Good job, dude.
We were able to pull him up and get him out. Tried for the third one, and I mean, he wasn't biting. It was like fishing, like, no, not getting any bites. He wasn't grabbing it, nothing. We decided to give it a break. So what we did is we took all the leash and we tied it to the porch and kind of shoved it down in there, hoping that he would, start climbing up it. And we left.
There's still one left in there. We're gonna go back, but they were like ice cold and wet. So I was like, we should probably take them back.
They got bathed and, set up in a cage with a heating pad and, food and water and a litter box, and very happy. We pulled the lid off and bam, he was sitting at the top on the leashes. I got real lucky, and the kitten got real lucky. So when we got him back to the shelter, he got a bath too, because he wasn't quite as dirty, but he was dirty and wet. So he got a bath and got reunited with his brothers. So the kittens are now happy and healthy, and it's due to your support that we were able to get the kittens out of that drain pipe where they could have drowned or starved to death.